One of the very common things that can happen in tech is finger pointing. This is one of the concerns many of my tech clients bring to me. Aditya, I'm being blamed in front of the entire group. This person is doing it on purpose. He's targeting me. He wants to get me fired. I knew it, or he's trying to do this so I don't get the next promotion. He is targeting me. I am being targeted. This can happen whether you're an individual tech professional or if you're a tech leader. So how do you handle this criticism when it comes your way? My name is Aditya Guthey. I'm a communication coach for tech professionals and tech leaders. In this video, I'm going to talk about how do you handle criticism when it is given to you. So you write this amazing smart code and you create a pull request, submit it to the code reviewer. Immediately you see an email copied with all the senior leaders in your team and company saying that you made a mistake. Now you are embarrassed. You're embarrassed that you were being blamed in front of all these leaders and you wanted to save your face. Suddenly a lot of thoughts start coming to your brain. This team lead is targeting me. He doesn't want me to get promotion, or he is trying to get me fired. Oh my God, I'm going to get fired. These are some of the thoughts that could be running in your mind. Very common scenario that can happen in tech. Many clients asked me the same questions before. So in this video, how do you handle that is what I'll be explaining in this video. The first step to do is to pause. Pause and reflect. What just happened? What just happened? I thought I wrote a really good, smart piece of code, and suddenly I was being told that I included the wrong libraries, that I did not have a certain check in my code, which was creating some vulnerabilities in my code. Now you're feeling embarrassed, right? So first check what are some of the thoughts that are happening. What are you telling yourself? The immediate thoughts that you might be telling yourself are, I'm gonna get fired, I'm being embarrassed in front of these senior leaders, I'm being targeted. So just check in with those thoughts. There's a lot of internal work that we need to first do before we respond to those internal thoughts, because many of the times by default, we are responding to those internal thoughts that are happening within our mind, which might not be true at all. So pause and understand what those internal thoughts are and what are you telling yourself. If you pause and understand them, many of these thoughts are plainly ridiculous. You're not getting fired. In 90% of the cases, the person is not trying to target you. Then 90% of the cases, the person is not trying to embarrass you in front of the public. So pause and evaluate. The second step is to understand and accept what the truth is. In the case of a programmer, if you made a coding mistake and someone points it out, the truth is you made a mistake. Everyone makes a mistake. Every senior programmer who has become a senior programmer became so because they, at some point of time, they made a horrible mistake and now they know how to write good piece of code with less issues so that they don't repeat those mistakes again. Unfortunately, during those times when you make mistakes, teams are going to be impacted and companies are going to make some losses. But unfortunately, making mistakes is not negotiable. Everyone makes mistakes. So understand what the truth is and accept the truth that you made a mistake. And the last step is, instead of reacting to the original thoughts that this person is targeting me, let me defend myself, or I am going to be fired and let me defend myself. So instead of responding to those thoughts, respond to the truth. The truth is you made a mistake. So admit that, hey guys, I haven't thought through this. Thank you for pointing it out. I will make sure this will never happen again. That's the best thing you can do. Because if someone is a senior leader, someone is a manager, and they are effective at what they're doing, then understand that people make mistakes. So 90% of them will be forgiving when you accept the mistake and also show them that you're going to take steps to make sure that the mistake doesn't happen again. That might include, hey, I'm going to document this particular mistake I made so I don't ever make it again. Or I'm going to add this to a checklist of steps that I will go through after I develop my code so I don't skip this step again. Give them a concrete answer. If you can't think of something, ask them, hey, how do I make sure that I don't repeat this mistake again? Can you give me some ideas? So have a solid way to make sure you don't repeat this mistake. As long as you're learning from the mistakes and accept the responsibilities, people will see you as a very credible programmer and are more likely to promote you to the next level. So that's the third step, is to accept your mistakes and also demonstrate that you have learned from the mistakes and also that you're taking steps to ensure that it won't repeat again. In summary, we spoke about 3 different steps you can take if you catch yourself in a finger-pointing battle that very commonly happens in tech. Now, I would like to hear from you. What other techniques you use? What other approaches do you use in your personal career? Whether you're an individual professional or a leader or a coach, and how you can handle criticism which is not pleasant to hear. Thank you for watching.